Hey guys, welcome back to the new episode of Fellowship. Today we are going to move into this penthouse we already built in the last episode, and we are going to furnish it in this part. And our three guys, Corey, Michael and Ozan, will live here. And for now I'm going to do a voiceover just to make it more easy for you guys to really follow up everything, and so I can explain it better to you, because as I mentioned before, this is a streaming project. I am streaming the whole gameplay, the whole behind the scenes on Twitch. In this part we are building up their lives, we are looking for new jobs, and we will do that. I put in this scene because here we can see that our neighbors are way more crazy than we are. You will see about that right now. Yeah, it's a total mess. You can see the floor plan, the whole penthouse is still empty, we just moved in. And before I started to furnish, I just wanted to look into the neighborhoods and see where we moved in, and I love this neighborhood. It's really giving downtown. It's like another neighborhood from San Shunu, and I love it because we didn't have anything like this. This is a part of a city I missed in city living, so I'm so glad we got it. And I'm so glad we moved into this neighborhood because I love the cities in The Sims. I love the city gameplay, especially city living, one of my most favorite expansion packs. I'm really happy about how the penthouse turned out. You can see that before I started to furnish, I wanted to imagine where we can put the things. So we picked the perfect room for each guy. As you can see here, we had a pop-up that Michael likes complaints, and this is interesting because I feel like he likes complaints because he likes to help people, he wants to help people, he has a big heart, and he wants to share that. He loves to connect with other human beings, he's very understanding. So if there are friends that are complaining, it's music to his ears, because I think he wants to feel needed and wanted. This is a small little detail for his character I just had to add in here so you guys know what to expect. So I decided to give the biggest room to Corey, and Ozan got the room next to Corey's room on the right side. Michael got the smallest room because I think that he doesn't need much space to be happy. He's always happy with what he has, and this makes him so special as a character. And this will be the room that's going to be... I was thinking a lot about what we could do with this room, and I had the idea in mind that maybe we can rent this out, because especially with the new feature we finally got in with the last patch, we can build residential rentals on penthouses now. So I thought it could be a good idea to implement this feature and separate this penthouse in different units and make the rest of the penthouse a shared space. Way more fun to have a roommate. And this is a temporary solution so we can have enough money, because we are starting with just 15,000 simoleons, 5,000 for each guy. So we don't have enough money to furnish this. Because I think we have to struggle a little, we have to work for our furniture, we have to work to make this penthouse into a home. I want to see this place evolving and growing, as I want to see the characters evolving and growing over time. So this is the plan, and you can see that I made the 3 rooms of our 3 guys into 1 unit, and I made the 4th room into a 2nd unit. We set some rules. There are no loud noises allowed, no trash. So we aren't going to control the sim that is moving in here, and we are going to look for a male roommate. So we will see who the new roommate is going to be. Now we are starting the speed build, or let me say the speed furnishing process. You can see that I looked into all the new furniture we got with the new expansion pack Lovestruck. I tried to make this place feel like we just moved in. That's why there are not a lot of details in here yet. I love the new plants, I love the new objects we got with this pack. I wish we would have got a little bit more, to be honest, but it's okay. Usually I really like to furnish everything, but I still think this is going to be fun. I want to play Sims like it's used to be, without cheats. I mean, obviously we cheated, and we will cheat some things to make the gameplay feel more realistic and also for things that make sense. Because usually when I played The Sims in my personal life or for whatever reasons, I always cheated and the game felt very boring and it felt like there's no growth, they already have everything. You can see that I added some boxes in as well, especially because I wanted to give the vibe that we just moved in and we haven't packed out everything yet. So this is a good possibility to hide the fact that we can't afford a TV or anything else, but we can imagine that the things are in the boxes and we just had no time yet to pack them out. But of course we don't have money for everything and we could add so many things here in this penthouse to make it more fun. This is going to be a journey, so yeah, our Sims will have to work really hard to achieve everything and be able to afford all the things we want and we need. Yeah, you can see that I added some details in the kitchen, I added the boxes in, as I said. I added the utility room right next to the kitchen. I mean, it's the perfect place for our cleaning stuff and our groceries, but maybe we can use this place for other things as well. You guys know what I'm talking about. I also added some gym equipment in here for Michael. He is going to work out in the gym, but I added in the dumbbells. Of course, they're decorative and it's very disappointing because this was one of my biggest wishes, that this is going to work and be functional. I also added in a bike on the small little balcony at the right at the entrance. So you can see I also added in a washing machine and a dryer. So our Sims really have to work, really have to do a lot of things. Maybe I'm gonna wait until we have enough money so we can upgrade the penthouse a little. So every time when I feel like we can upgrade the penthouse a little bit, I will do an extra little speed build furnishing episode. Alright, for now we are hopping back into the gameplay because we are still going to experience a few features from the new expansion pack in this episode and to find their jobs. Corey is going to work in a little coffee shop as a barista. His dream is to open up his own restaurant, and this is going to take time. This is not something he can achieve that easy. We need money, we need experience, and we need more knowledge to do that. This is going to be a journey for him to get there, but working in a small little coffee shop is probably the best solution for now, especially because we just moved into the city and Michael has a job in a basic office, so it's not his dream job. He's not very happy about this job, but that's the only thing he can do right now. So before he moved in, he already looked for a job in that company. So Corey and Michael are working. Ozan is the only one that doesn't have a job. He wants to be a designer, he is on social media, and this is his dream. So we will see how he's going to find his way and his purpose. I also wanted to look into the biggest feature of Lovestruck, the dating apps, and I was so excited about it. The profile pic of Corey is so fitting. I mean, didn't I told you guys that he grew up on a ranch and the background really feels like he took this pic in his hometown. So yeah, Corey is someone who looks for younger women and he's more the physical attracted type of guy. He isn't looking up for real love or deep connection, he just wants to play around. That's why he installed the dating app. We created a date. It obviously was still too early, it was 12 p.m. But he wanted to meet someone, or maybe I wanted him to meet someone, so we can't see this feature. So we matched with this sim. I thought she was the best option of all of them. But I still have to look into it because I still have to connect the gallery to the dating apps so we don't have all these randomized townies. They look awful, I'm not judging, but I'm judging this is not it. But she was cute though, and we got straight up into this date. At first it seemed like they really get along with each other, but as soon as Corey did his little jokes and talked about his intentions, it felt like she has no interest anymore. I also discovered the new romance skill. This is also something interesting. I just wish we would have got more skills, to be honest. Yeah, I looked around here in this neighborhood as well, and I like this neighborhood a lot too. Of course it's different than the neighborhood we moved in, but I like the Mexican vibe. I can see myself building some things here too. Maybe you guys have any idea what I can build. I love building, so I can do some community lots or anything. But yeah, you can see it wasn't really successful for him. He was very embarrassed because she didn't get his jokes and she didn't like it. So I had to decide we have to end the state earlier. So he pretended like he got a phone call from maybe his friends, his roommates. Corey really has to learn how to treat a woman right. This is his biggest weak point, I guess. The date was a disaster, but we still have a lot of time to find out more about this dating app, date other people, and create other dates. This is funny as well because it shows his weak points as a character and where he has to work on himself. Yeah, so we're back at home. He looked up for some romance tips or romantic tips, and this is something he really needs to do. Here's the point where I found out that we can't use the dumbbells, and I'm still so upset about this. I also set up the beds, so the rooms are really dedicated to each character, and we couldn't start the advertisement because we still had no bed in the room we want to rent out, so I changed the beds, and now we could. So now we started the advertisement for new roommates, and you can see that the guys gather in the kitchen, so they're probably playing this hoo-hoo game. You can see we started the advertisement, and I'm very excited to see if we are going to find the perfect roommate, and we aren't going to control him, as I said, so this is going to add a lot of mess, and we are looking for a male roommate because the guys want to have their safe space. So now we reach the end of the episode. I'm excited for everything that's coming. We are going to create a lot, we are going to do a lot. We are just pushing our Sims into the right direction, and the game is going to do its thing. So I will see you guys in the next episode. See you next time. Bye.